Welcome back to the beautiful gamepad. I am Lithium Project, and we we are making our way into the funny little world of the Philips CDI. This comes to us by way of Rage Software Interactive, I think is their full title. Yeah, the CDI sucks. It does just bad. There's a novel charm to the 3DO. Wow, it was louder in my ears than I was expecting. Yeah, there's a novel charm to the 3DO with some of the games here, but the CDI just across the board just sucks. It's not a console I've spent a lot of time with, but I do have the bulk of the back catalogue. And if you're wondering why the CDI sucks, I mean, just look at this. What is this? It's an interactive DVD menu player. That's all it is. But it does have Thunder in Paradise, so. No, I don't know how. I haven't dealt too much with the emulation, or like the games of the CDI and the emulator, so we're kind of like. Anything's possible. We're all playing it by the ear. I have no idea what the controller setup is between a Philips. Can't even tell you what a Philips CDI controller looks like. But we're gonna try and at least play a game. Wow, look at this. Okay, you can change the weight of the ball. That's not a thing you get in all games. So we got that. You can do 11 aside or 6 aside. Wow. Oh, do you know what? Maybe we're on something here. Let's have a damp pitch. Let's mix it up a bit. 3 minutes. I don't think we need to do 10 minutes of this. Messages off. Back pass rule. You can change the back pass rule. Because I guess like 93, 94. When was the back pass rule introduced? I feel it was like early 90s. Maybe late 80s. Ball control normal. Back to main menu. Indicated by a red card. Alright. Exit. I guess with a CDI player, exit would take you just back to the main menu of the CDI boot up screen. We got 2-player friendly. We have 1-player friendly. We have World League. We have World Cup. And we have World Knockout. Which just maybe that's just like a straight knockout tournament. We will just do a friendly for today, funnily enough. Notice the complete lack of music. I was wondering, I thought it had like a delay input or buffer where I could like hit over and over again and it would just track all of those inputs, but no, it's not the case. Yeah, let's be Italy. But there is a delay between each input. Like, I'm hitting now. Now. It's quite bad. Oh, we're playing against the CDI itself. That's good to know. No, like, strategy, no setup, nothing like that. Just straight into a game. God, look at that. What? Okay, well, this just crashed. So Give me a second and let me get the let me reboot this and see if we can give this another go. I do feel like the CDI in some ways is a bit self-aware. Maybe the emulator on RetroArch is self-aware. It's like no one wants to play this thing. Yeah. As I said, I haven't dabbled. I haven't dabbled with the emulator for this that much, so you know, like there was always a chance that something like this would happen. Going by the second of gameplay that we got, if this thing is not playable, I don't feel like we're missing much anyway. But we'll give it another go. For the sake of science. That was the options, yeah. Yeah, let's just do Angola versus Angola and just see if we can't actually get into... Oh no, I can't. I have to change player. I've changed team. Alright, let's bring this back on. We're back. Hopefully, maybe. Let's see. Okay, so that's a pause button. I have two pause buttons. Bender's taking the goal kick. Oh my word. Where's this guy going? Man. Yep, right. Try again. Interesting how, like, when you come back to the start, the players aren't already on the same side of the pitch. That's really interesting. Because normally, like, a goal is scored, you do the replay, you come back to the halfway line for kickoff, and everyone's on their respective sides, but not here. And I wonder why that is. I can't tell if that's just, like, a specific design feature, or, like, does the game actually just, like, play in real time the whole time as, like, a kind of memory thing? I don't know. I'm probably overthinking this. How do I kick the fucking ball? Why would it not kick? I pressed kick like 3 times. I actually think there's only one button for actual, like, input for actually kicking the ball. Ay. So I've got the X button on my Xbox controller. Like A and B take me to the pause menu. And then Y does nothing, seemingly. I can't imagine the CDI controller has any shoulder input. Yeah, look, you can see him on the map coming back up. That is really curious. I don't know why that is. But it's the most interesting thing about this game. Oh, come on. God. Couldn't change the direction of the player. Interesting, it gives you the score and the time when the goalie has the ball. There's obviously just like one audio track that's looping crowd noise that doesn't play in correlation to anything that actually happens on the pitch. There's a sound effect for actually kicking the ball, so that's something. Oh, can we? Oh, no, so I'm the player on the field. Right. Okay. But then I have the action of throwing the ball. Do you know, I was thinking that 4-4-2 soccer was going to have that bottom spot for a while, but who'd have thunk? Who would have thunk that the Philips CDI would have a potentially inferior game? And it's crashed again. Of course it has. Do you know what? That's fine. That is absolutely fine with me. strikerpro for the CDI. Here, enjoy your bottom spot, you absolute piece of trash. Oh my god. No, I got nothing. I got nothing. Just gonna leave it at that. One of the worst things I've ever played. In fact, it's so bad it's getting a backlogged review right now. So, yeah, we'll leave it at that until the next installment of the beautiful gamepad I've been Lithium Project. Bye.